Hey, if you're watching, thanks for checking it out. We're working on this little project right here, and we might be all the way to one of the last requirements. We're talking about inserting a table of contents in the subpage of our website. And really, it could be a table of contents in any page in your website. We're just doing this on the subpage assignment. I've got this subpage that I created, all about subs. There's a table of contents right there. I'm going to delete it because I want to start it from scratch in front of you, in front of your eyes. Looking at these things that I have, and I have all these little items. A lot of them have these kind of headings or little subjects, sub-sandwich, and then I'm talking about it. So when I make a table of contents, what I want to happen is I want the user to be able to click on something and then go to the section where it talks about the thing. So at the bottom, this is the footer. That's not going to be in table of contents at all. And I'm going to have to choose and manipulate how things are categorized in order to make sure that they show up in the table of contents. Going over to all of the insert options, going down through and past content blocks. There's a table of contents. I'm going to go click on it. Is it as easy as that? Not exactly. It did give me that table of contents right there, but it doesn't have as many things in it as I want to see in there. It gave me the OceanGate Titan thing. I got that. I've got the subwoofer. One that takes me to sub-sandwich, so those are all working perfectly. And I've got this one that takes me to Submariners. So there's a few things I'd like to happen on this. Number one, nothing takes me to substitute teacher yet. I'd like to have these text boxes show up in my table of contents also. I'd also like to have something happen with this. So nothing takes me to this section. Very first thing, we're gonna fix the substitute teacher. The way that your table of contents knows where to send a person or what to put in the table of contents is like this. It has to do with the style of the text that you put in that section. Right now, I've got this selected and it tells me that it's normal text. And you might not be changing or dealing with this stuff in your website yet. Most kids have not been. So what we're going to do in order to make it show up in the table of contents is to go make it a heading. Probably you could make it a title too, but I have this set up so that, well, the font and the size are about set up to work as a heading. Once I changed substitute teacher to heading, click, it shows up in my table of contents right there. Pretty good. Let's see, hide. Oh, I can hide them too. Next thing I need to do, this is one of the headings, I believe, in my table of contents. It says Submariners, but I want a subheading underneath there so that I can see that we're talking about this guy also, and he kind of qualifies as one of these. He's Namor, the Submariner. So here's what I'm going to do with it instead. This time, instead of changing it to a heading, I'm going to make it a subheading and change the size of that a little bit. That's okay. You could go work on it or fix it again, but what you're going to see up here, Namor shows up indented a little bit. I can either flatten the subheadings or make them indented. I could go do that with the Submariner watch, but what I really want to do is put something in this section that I can use as a heading without making it entirely obvious. So these are all subways that I have not been to, and what I think I'll do right here is I'm creating a text box. And I just want it to say subways. Subways. And I think what I'll do with it is make it pretty small. I'm going to move it around until it is in a place in this section. This program wants to reformat this a little bit because it made the text color to white so that it contrasts with the background, but I'm going to go in and change it to a heading. Yep, looks like I got to go back in and remake that text color all so that it ends up being a sneaky heading. All right, now I've got the subways in my table of contents. If you want to go do some stuff to it, you want to put it somewhere else, that's all good. All good and fine. Let's say I want it in the center, say, and maybe I even want this thing at the bottom. Not in the footer, but there you go. I've got a little table of contents that'll take me to, if I'm viewing the site, I should be able to click on these and it should take me to any one of the what's it say? It says clicking links is not available in preview mode. Oh no, I gotta view the published site. When you give me your published site, it should probably work. Hit publish. Fix those changes. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it did. It did work. Subways. Okay, take me to the Ocean Gate Titan. That's pretty close. Take me to the substitute teacher. Hey, there it works. Cool. I hope that helped you out, and thanks for watching.